Right on top, Lambo doors or the woo up drop. If you busy plotting on what I got, kick in your door and swap you got. $100,000 on the tabletop. Half price my whip, same price my watch. Got no jumper, but I ball a lot. Bitch, on your stony, I do what I want.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to drop number 2 of Watched and Wound. As I previewed yesterday on our Instagram account, today is a great day for us. We were able to source some watches, one of which will be featured today. And this week we are talking about vintage. So why vintage? Vintage watches are all the rare right now. They are going through the roof in pricing. They're harder to find. The ones that you do find may not be all original. But we're very lucky to have a few here today that are original. Dials are correct. Hands and patina match. And that's what makes a vintage watch really exciting. Is the history behind it, the originality of it, and just the overall beauty. So without further ado, let's start. We're starting today with what I'm wearing, which is a 5513 Rolex Submariner. This has the radial dial, original Fat 5 insert, 100% original other than the later model band. This one I was able to find today, or picked up today, found it earlier in the week. 2-owner watch, not very polished as you can see. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece that we have available. It will be available in the next week or so. We checked out the guts of the watch as well. It's a correct 1520 movement. And this one's just absolutely beautiful. Again, it's hard to see here, but we'll get pictures of the dial, the original hands to match the patina of the dial. This one will be available. Beautiful watch. It'll get some wrist time before it goes up on the website. The 5513s, this one's from approximately 1969. They had a run until the 1680s came out, which was known the Submariner with the first date. And that brings us to our second watch. Our second watch today is a 1680 red Submariner, matching hands, matching patina on the dial, not over polished as well. Original insert to match the watch. This one is 1972. This happens to be a birth year watch for me, but it is in excellent condition. No damage on the hands or the dial. This one's a beautiful, beautiful example of a 1680 red Submariner, feet first. So this one's exciting as well. Maybe my favorite of it, other than the one I'm wearing, obviously, is the 1655, known as Il Freccione, or the Arrow in Italian. It is also sometimes referred to as the Steve McQueen, but as most of us know, Steve McQueen never actually wore this one. What's interesting about this watch is that there's a dial variation that was written up by Hodinkee, which is a well-known website, and they refer to this dial with the crown, with the coronet. It's called the frog foot. And although it's real difficult to see on the video, under the loupe, you can actually tell that it is that dial. And that dial, according to the person who wrote it, is a pretty hard dial to find with that coronet. This is not to be mistaken with the frog, the green sub. This has a unique coronet that makes this watch particular to those who really are collectors. Anyway, so this is our third watch this week. we're going all vintage. We hope you will take a look at our other watches on our Instagram account at Watched Wound. Website, unfortunately, still under construction, hasn't launched yet. I'm hopeful that it will be this week, and as soon as it is, we'll let everyone know. Any questions or comments, feel free to email us at info@watchedandwound.com. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this morning with a cigar, Trinidad Vigia, because I'm celebrating the find of the 5513. Enjoy.